a meteor suddenly crashed into the valley below. Moments later, a rapidly spinning alien spacecraft hovered in midair. Jack was carefully exploring the area nearby when he felt something watching him from behind. He slowly turned around and found himself face to face with an alien standing right there. Jack's nerves were on edge, but his intense curiosity drove him to instinctively turn on his camera. The alien, however, completely ignored him and walked away without even looking back. Coming to his senses, Jack took off running in terror. Suddenly, a blinding flash of light cut through the air, everything went black, and Jack instantly lost consciousness. When he came to 3 days later, he found himself in a completely unfamiliar place with a dull ache in his arm. But when he checked the footage on his camera, he was horrified to discover that he had actually been taken aboard the alien ship. That evening, Jack dragged his exhausted body home. When his eyes happened to fall on the television, something eerie happened again. The TV instantly vanished into thin air, and he reached out in disbelief, his fingertips seeming to touch some mysterious space that felt strange and ice-cold. Jack was completely stunned. The next second, the television quietly reappeared on the cabinet. Then his gaze shifted to the camera, and sure enough, it too disappeared right before his eyes. To figure out what exactly had happened to him, Jack went to the hospital for a full-body examination. The doctors discovered that his arm had a fracture, and the break was perfectly clean. What was puzzling, however, was that his skin showed no signs of injury whatsoever. This bizarre phenomenon left the doctors baffled, and it was then that Jack realized he seemed to have gained superpowers.